Well, hello and welcome to a wonderful atmosphere which will not be dampened by the steady rain overhead. It is a wet day, but this should be a wonderful game. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rudiger tries to clear. Germany are looking to go forward now. That's really well manoeuvred. GAMMIX is charging up on the overlap. Gnabry! That was superb goalkeeping.
Gnabry really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Musiala. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Havertz. Threads one in, climbs up big! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Palinha. GAMMIX kept his eye on it, and he's there. Musiala. Oh, and he's through the middle. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Nicely spread. Well seen. Saw that coming. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical, but I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Wirtz. Opts to play it back. Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Gross has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Gross. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look.
And now the hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It's their second corner of the game. Gnabry attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a little off target. And he's had a hit! Oh, what has happened here? Gross. Ruben Diaz kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's played forward, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
They've played it short. Great defending, strong and determined. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cancelo. Passing nice and neat. Pinches it off him. And here's Vitinha!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Nicely weighted ball. A real chance if he can get through. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's under a lot of pressure there. Over to the left.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
João Cancelo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No, that's been intercepted.
Germany really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Great work on the overlap. Oh, what a climb! He can get that clear. Bruno Fernandes. Out for a throw. Rafael Leao. Here's Vitinha. João Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Wits. He's picked his way through. Picked out brilliantly. And that is masterful defending. And he's gone looking for safety. Nuno Mendes. To Bruno Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming. Kimmich. Havertz chasing after it. Well read, nice interception. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. João Palhinha. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nubel with the clearance. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And it's Gnabry. Played over towards the opposite flank. Wits. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Gross. Drilled it. Now the finish! Goal! Germany! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage is all done.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Cancelo. Musiala. Gnabry.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Musiala. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gross. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gnabry. Gnabry is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's run loose here.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
Palhinha gets it away. Cancelo. And Palhinha. Ruben Dias. Bruno Fernandes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha goes sliding in. Tar. Rudiger. It's Kimmich.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Gross. Musiala. Now it's Kimmich. Rafael Leao. He's in here! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gnabry. And it's Rudiger. Pavlovic. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. And here's Chris. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Mittelstadt. Vitinha simply refused to be outdone there. Palhinha. And here's Bernardo Silva.
There they go, hunting again.
Portugal have a free kick. Quickly taken. João Palhinha. Havertz looking to add to his goal. And it's Gnabry. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Musiala. It's a pretty loose pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Havertz. There's no flag. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Musiala. Nice control. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Rafael Leao was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he was quick to react. Ronaldo might just make this. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Mittelstadt. To Gross. Gross. Good purposeful running this. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Palhinha with a definite foul there. Gross. He's in plenty of space here. No, again there's no way through. Tar. Rudiger. Tar. And he's managed to get rid.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 80.314 espectadores.
Just about up to the hour now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Musiala! He's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bernardo Silva.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Heads it! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Now it's Havertz, distributed tidily. Kimmich. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substituição para Portugal.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Germany are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Ruben Dias. Nuno Mendes. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. João Cancelo cuts it out. And João Palhinha. Oh, that's a key interception.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's a good ball out wide. Pedro Neto. Gross has created one goal already. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, nicely intercepted. Havertz. Pavlovic. Just about up to 75 minutes. João Felix is onto it in a flash. Musiala. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. GAMMIX. It's Brandt. Wirtz. Mittelstadt. Gross. And Pavlovic. Pedro Neto did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Musiala. Oh, that's delightful. That's a shade optimistic.
Germany clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
João Palhinha. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Gross. That is ended up in no man's land. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Here's Vitinha. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Brandt. GAMMIX. Musiala. Wirtz could try cutting inside here. Mittelstadt. And that has left him in a heap. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Portugal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
GAMMIX. Oh, that's a fine interception. Danger averted for now. Pavlovic. For Musiala. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
João Cancelo. He's looking wide. And he's being shifted off it. Wirtz. Gently done. Mittelstadt looking to get on the end of this. He rises! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Germany could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Vamos ter 1 minuto de
Chance!
compensação.
What What a save by Nubel! Horsens. Andrik. To Goossens. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages.
Well, he certainly...
And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Portugal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never going to win like